Breaking news around the nation. Security is tight in our nation's capital tonight in preparation for President Biden's first State of the Union speech tomorrow night. This annual address to Congress and the American people is usually an optimistic look ahead to what the president wants to accomplish in the coming year. But with the Russian invasion of Ukraine, this speech will likely have a much different tone. NBC's Chris Pallone has a preview tonight from Washington.
In Washington, Capitol Police are taking no chances with security ahead of President Biden's first State of the Union speech. A fence once again surrounds the Capitol. 700 National Guard troops patrol the streets. With war now raging in Ukraine, stakes for the primetime address couldn't be higher.
This is probably going to be the most important speech we've heard from American president for the world to see, not just the United States, since the end of the Cold War.
The White House acknowledges a week ago this would be a far different presidential address.
Certainly, what we're seeing on the ground in Ukraine, the fact that the president has built a coalition of countries around the world to stand up to Russian aggression, to stand up to President Putin, to put in place crippling sanctions, that will be a part of what people will hear in the speech.
But analysts say Americans still want to hear how the president plans to tackle the problems they face every day.
I tend to believe still the economy is the biggest focus in this speech.
Rising prices, the COVID pandemic, health, and child care.
Set the narrative around global affairs, reset the narrative around the economy, and then go out into the country and deliver that message at kitchen tables and gas stations.
The latest ABC News poll shows 37% of people approve of the job President Biden is doing.
The best way to get out from under that is to do a good job in this really critical moment.
With that critical moment here, the world is watching and listening. This year's State of the Union will look a lot different than President Biden's first address to Congress last April. Because of declining COVID cases, the audience in the House chamber will be a lot bigger, and people will not be required to wear face masks. Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds has been selected to deliver the official Republican response. In Washington, Chris Pallone, NBC News.
And a programming note now for you. We will have a shortened broadcast tomorrow night with a half hour of news beginning at 5 p.m., immediately followed by NBC Nightly News at 5:30, and the President's State of the Union address beginning at 6 p.m.